Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our live session. Basically, this live session is designed to make you understand how to prepare about judiciary examinations. I have so many queries regarding judiciary examination. Uh, First thing to understand this is how to start preparing your examination and what is the stage to start preparing examination of judiciary. The first and the primary stage when you are into a law college, to make sure at the time of your seventh semester or after fifth semester, that is the best time to start the judiciary coaching or judiciary preparation is your fifth semester or after fifth semester. Firstly, secondly, the few questions that people normally ask to me is uh, what is the approach to appear or to prepare about judiciary examination. So I have seen in this COVID pandemic time zone, I've seen so many people have started their judiciary coaching, or there are so many channels who are teaching judiciary classes, or there are so many people who are giving notes of judiciary classes. Try to understand when you are preparing for judiciary examination, you are preparing for civil judge junior division. When it's about civil judge junior division, you have to understand one thing very well, that this is not about knowing thousands of things, because this examination just after your law. So even the examiner, the authority which is taking the examination is aware about the fact that this child is a learner of a law. He should not be an expertise of a law. So first of all, for the purpose of preparation of judiciary, you should know everything is not necessary, but you should know the basics. So first and foremost thing while you're preparing is not to pile up with yourself, or pile up yourself with so many heavy notes, so many books, and so many everything. So you should not pile up yourself with so many things. Firstly, then what we have to do basically. So your core thing to study for judiciary examination is only bare acts. So you must be focusing upon bare acts, some landmark judgments, or I will say some good books. So first of all, restrict yourself, stop yourself to getting piled up with so many notes which are fluctuating in market, so many content which is available in the market. So sometimes people normally will feel, or you might feel very fancy, or you will feel very energetic about some person, or you might feel very shocking for you that okay, he know this and I don't know this. But basically important is this: not everything is required in the examination of civil judge junior division. uh, so obviously law is a very vast zone, or we keep on learning there, and it is not necessary that every person know everything. To civil judge junior division में वो basic requirement is that you must have a knowledge of basic knowledge of law. Next question is, sir, is it necessary to join the coaching uh, for your judiciary examination? I normally say no, it is not necessary. But believe me, judiciary's coaching especially help you to catalyze your work uh, of preparation. Plus, it design your mindset how to prepare about it, and when to prepare about it, what to prepare about it. So obviously they plays a very vital role to make you get successful. So when you are into a law colleges, try to moreover the coaching's time. For example, our coaching period is 15 months. So similarly, coaching take time, 1 hour, 2 hour. So because law is a very prospective, so approximately 15 to 16 month time zone is required to make you prepared about this exam. Therefore you should join coachings, and while you join the coaching, you make sure you should not waste your years. So when you I say do not waste your years, I mean to say कि try to do complete this task during your uh, law time. So fifth or sixth semester, uh, if you joined, so by the time of your eighth, ninth, or 10th semester, you are done with your coaching, and then by the time you get eligible for the examination, you will be ready for the exam. So you should not be waiting for another 1 or 2 years. अनदर क्वेश्चन जो आजकल काफी लोग पूछ रहे हैं कि व्हाट इज द एलिजिबिलिटी ऑफ बीइंग सिविल जज जूनियर डिवीजन. तो एलिजिबिलिटी ऑफ बीइंग सिविल जज जूनियर डिवीजन इज you are just law pass out. So first of all thing, you whether you are enrolled as an advocate or not, this is also not required. Do though there are some state which says that person must be enrolled as an advocate, but even maximum state says you must only be pass out. So law pass out, you are whether enrolled or not, it doesn't matter. The question is this: few people are fluctuating the information that we need 3 years of preparation for the civil judge junior division. To answer to this is negative. I says there is no such requirement at all. No such requirement is there. Simply, it is a desire of a one institute, that is Bar Council of India. Okay, but mere desires are not the guidelines, right? So neither it is coming, neither it is available, neither it will be available in future. Neither this thing will be make as a part of civil judge junior division in future also. Another thing that you should know about preparation of civil judge junior division, and that basically this is an state examination which contain certain major laws like civil CPC, CRPC, evidence, transfer of property act, contract, sales of good act, and so many other. So it contains certain major laws. So approximately we at Zia Judicials has defined or has find out or has carved out 18 such subject. So there are 18 sub subject which more or less come in every judiciary examination. Okay. Apart from this, uh, being a state examination, there is also state laws. Plus, there is also you have to prepare about GS. So we can divide your preparation. Like at Zia Judicials, we have divided the preparation into three perspectives: major laws, local laws, and another is the GS, English and current affair. So while you're preparing, you have to focus upon all these three areas. The major focus is always upon the major subjects, to 18 to 19 subjects, which are very common. If you do such type of preparation, then you become eligible for each and every stage. We will come to that perspective. So you have to first prepare the major subjects, and after that major subjects are done, you have to parallelly prepare the local laws or special laws of our state, and Hindi, English, GK, and current affair. When I say state subject, what does it mean basically? Civil Judge Junior Division examination is a state-wise examination. For example, Delhi have a different exam, Haryana will have different, Punjab will have different, MP will have its own different examination. So each state have its own examination. While each state have its own examination, one thing is to be seen that they do not have uniform syllabus. So this is one thing which you must get your mind set for this, that you are not having a uniform syllabus. But there is also a benefit of such pattern. So if we compare to UPSC, one drawback that we have while preparing for civil judge junior division is that we don't have uniform syllabus. But UPSC have uniform syllabus. But what plus point we have, that in UPSC you have to appear once in a year, whereas it's being a state examination, आप जिन जिन states के लिए eligible है, for those you may appear. So for example, at Zia Judicial we have find out that there are 10 states in which every person is eligible. So out of 28 29 states, we are eligible for 10 states. For example, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Bihar, uh, and so on. Rajasthan. तो देर अप्रोक्सीमेटली 10 स्टेट्स जिनके लिए हम डायरेक्टली एलिजिबल होते हैं. वाई? बिकॉज उनका स्टेट्स का जो एग्जाम है उसकी लैंग्वेज इज हिंदी और इंग्लिश. देर आर सर्टेन स्टेट्स विच आर लैंग्वेज बेस्ड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल पंजाब, फॉर एग्जाम्पल वेस्ट बंगाल, they needs their state language also. So Assam, so only those persons who are aware about those language can appear into this examination. So we have just we make a common think that there are 10 states which every person can appear. So suppose you have 10 states, so means you have 10 times more options than UPSC peoples to get selected, because you can give same examination 10 times. The syllabus is more or less same. While you are preparing for your civil judge junior division, what basically you have to perform. So we at Zia Judicials, what we basically do, and this is to be done only, always, that during our class tenure of 15 months, our major focus is always the major subjects, that is CRPC, CPC, evidence, IPC, limitation, Sales of Good Act, Partnership, Transfer of Property Act, Indian Limitation Act, and so on. So once we make you prepared about these 15 subjects, and the day you become eligible for any state, so suppose you become eligible for Rajasthan, so now when you are preparing for Rajasthan major subjects you are already prepared. Apart from this, Rajasthan have some local laws, suppose या फिर हिंदी या English. So now you start preparing for Hindi, English, or that local laws. Apart from this, current affair is very important role to play. So while you are doing your preparation of 15 months, you always have touch or keep upon uh, the current affair a hold. How? Either you read the newspapers, right? So newspaper is available, plus monthly magazines are there. For example, Zia Judicials have its own monthly magazine, current affair magazine, which is available to our website also, free of cost. To our student, it is available free of cost. Uh, Similarly, there are so many other magazines in the market which come for uh, totally designed for current affair. Okay, so you find out some good magazine which is focused upon current affair. Plus, you follow up latest legal developments. When it's come to latest legal development, there are so many latest legal development happening around. तो आपको जो पढ़ना है तो obviously मैंने आपको starting में बोला you should not pile up yourself with so many other things, right? So instead of piling up with so many other things, if you know that okay, our major subjects are these for CRPC, CPC, evidence, IPC. So whatever new coming in these subjects, you have to go through those areas, nothing else. You must read them, but do not go in detail to them. The obvious, as a lawyer, you always try to study and learn more and more. Next is pattern of the examination. Few people ask me questions about what is the pattern of the examination. The pattern of civil judge junior division is very simple. It is a three-stage examination. First stage is preliminary stage, or we called it a PT. This is an objective type state where you have to appear and give an objective examination. That is tick mark examination. You have to tick mark right options out of 4 options, and in some state there is negative marking for wrong answer. In some state there is no negative marking for. Uh, Once you clear this examination, next stage is your mains. So PT examination is only a screening examination or eliminating examination and find out those who are eligible for mains. Your marks of PT examination will not be counted in your selection. But once you are done with this, next will be your mains. Mains is a written examination. While you are writing, it is same like your college examination. You write it down, okay, but standard of the examination is very different, right? Once you are qualified that examination, the marks of this examination will be held in your selection. Basically, this mains examination is not in a one phase. It is divided in different papers. So generally, it is divided in 3 papers: civil law 1, civil law 2, and criminal law. So civil law 1 contains CPC, evidence, SRA, limitation. Civil law 2 contract, TPA, contract, uh, something like that. And CRPC, CPC, CRPC, IPC, and evidence is a criminal law, right? तो मोर और लेस ये 3 सब्जेक्ट हो सकते हैं. इसके अलावा कुछ और. Each paper is to be conducted in one day, and some state may take these paper in two papers in one day. Once you clear this examination, you will be now eligible for third stage, that is known as Viva, interview stage. Uh, Generally, mains examination consists of 600 to 800 or 900 marks, and Viva consists of 100 or 200 marks. The marks of this Viva is also being counted. Once your Viva exam is being counted, right, then out of the Viva result and mains result, you get total marks out, and out of that total marks you get selected. Generally, two out of 1000, if you get 500 approximately, that is 50%, 500 to 520, then you generally are have a secure position. So out of 1000 marks, that is PT and Viva, mains and Viva. So once you're done with your mains and Viva, out of that joint marks is like if you get approximately near about 500 to 550, so you will be considered as selected. And once you are selected, now you will be appointed as a civil judge junior division. So this is simple, very easy process, and you do not that panic about it. It is simply one thing: you should know what to do and how to do and when to do. So if you know what to do, how to do, and when to do, you will crack the examination in one go. Um, Always stop yourself, restrict yourself uh, for getting involved in pile up issues, right? Getting involved in so many new subjects or getting into so many new videos. So you should know what is the basic core which is required to be studied, because merely learning a lot and knowing nothing that okay what is required for this law will never lead you to, obviously it lead you to a knowledge. I won't say it's not knowledgeable, but it won't lead you to crack the examination. uh, to crack the examination is always knowledge in the right direction. The knowledge is good, but knowledge in the right direction will always lead you to the successful results. So I always say all the best for your examination. If anybody have any questions, you can directly ask to Zia Judicials through Facebook ID, through LinkedIn ID, through Instagram, or on the Facebook comment sections. Right? You just simply, we normally upload our class videos also, through which you can always take an idea, okay, this is how the topics are to be learned, or this is how the topics are to be approached. So we keep on uploading at least one video in a week or a month, or uh, the way we think it important for us to make people aware about it, how to prepare it. So you in that perspective can always uh, learn this is how you do all the preparations. Thank you very much. Be in touch to studies. Keep following us if you want to learn more about law. And I will try more to be online on Facebook or YouTube, so that I can make you acquainted with what is right in the right aspect or perspective for the preparation of examination, and what is not a right aspect or perspective of the examination. Right. Thank you very much. If you have any questions regarding any about judiciary, please leave it in comment section. I will make sure I will reply you with either the comment section or my next live video. Thank you very much. All the very best and keep preparing. Thank you.